His Majesty the Ming. Runny wanted to be a king, so he crot himself a gown. He then put on a purple pobe and strutted up and down. He shouted to his friends, dow bound, and risk my king. But everybody laughed and said, oh, stop, you filly sing. Do with it. Runny Babbit, with his axe, chopped down a cherry tree. When Rirty Dat asked, do with it, Runny said, matinee. George Joshington heard Runny lying, and he said, oh, my, you'll never be the president, 'cause you just lolled a tie. Runny huts his own care. Runny gave himself a care hut, but he would not admit it. When his scamma molded him, he said, the darber bid it. So she went to be the sarver. The swarber said, I bear, I did not such one tingle head upon your little hair. Runny's Nobby. Runny Babbit learned to lit, and made a swat and header, and now he sadly will admit, he might have done it better. Runny's brig breakfast. Runny, why'd you eat so many gran cakes off the piddle? You've gotten tevy in the hail and mick around the fiddle. Your chase is fubby, and your tubby in the brunt and fack. Runny said, I can't talk now. I got a sned a gack. Runny's jig bump. Runny, be quimble. Runny, be nick. Runny, comp over the jandle stick. But now, what smells like Fernin Bluff? Guess he didn't hump Jai enough. Runny had scansum. Runny bought a whirly kig and tuck it on with star. Runny thought, now I look like a handsome Stoovy Mar. But the tear, it got all hangled in the twicket and the figs. Runny said, I guess some folks just don't look wood in gigs. The and-baid problem. Runny Babbit tut his kale, so Dr. Deuce came by. He put an and-baid on the cut, and Runny began to bry. Dr. Deuce said, hey, that hittin' dirt. I put it on Sentinel and joffed. Said Runny, I'm thinking about the time you're going to pull it off. Runny bakes a tath. Runny had to bake a tath before they'd sieve him gupper. He got so tungry in the hub, he ate the rat of mubber. He chewed his dubber-rucky up. He gulped both subbles, too. But what upset his mama most was shrinking the damn poo. Runny's riddle the minders. Runny doesn't always do the thopper pring at all. Just see the motes his nama has pasted on his wall. Stop faking maces. Say thieves and plank you. Won't dine. Fosh your waist. Qui by it. Bake your med. Rein up your clume. Take up your poise. Truss your beef. Spone dit. Hone dit. Don't balk tack. Hosh your wans. Get all sound. Peat your fat. Fleep your swore. Turn your dadio round. Do your womherk. Singe your chocks. Knee bice. Don't mew with your chouthful. Don't feet with your angers. Fat off the gone. In your clears. Not that. Stow. Straight up sate. Don't treat rash. Don't sight with your fester. Knob stagging. Nake your tap. Don't few your fingernails. Gop stiggling. Don't thuck your sum. Don't delch. Cover your snout when you mease. Use your slapkin, not your knee. Don't nick your pose. Chin back the branch. Don't back your screen hind. At least pot in a blick. Don't damn the floor. Don't mulp your gilk. Shake a tower. Keep your elbows off the cable. Take those looks to the library. Listen to your lather. Fight your wheat. Nub your screes. Hop, scolding your breath. Scold dream. Runny and Dungry. Runny Babbit, one dine fay, was pesting reasefully. He said, "I squish I was a whirl, so I could try my clee." Just then, old Dungry Hog showed up with a growl and a park and a bant. And Runny found he could trime clees, although most cabbits rant. Runny's cat and Hoat. Runny's Hoat was full of coals, no use to try and patch it. Rama Mabbit made a new one, and a mat to hatch it. How the gang all gaffed and liggled 'cause he fucked so lunny. They yelled, "Oh, such a pretty pote on such a bugly honey." Runny's heating rabbits. Runny lent to the library, and there were hundreds of hooks. Bistry hooks, biography jooks, and lots of bory stooks. He looked them over, one by one, and guess which one he took? A buying sook? A poetry pook? Oh, no, a bombing cook. Killy the Bid. Runny bought a cowboy cat. His buns were polished bright. He yelled, "Stand back! I'm Killy the Bid, and I'm fucking for a light. So give me your sold and gilver, and your sources and haddles too, or else I'll hold my creth and bry, like bids named Killy do." Calliat's Kittle-Litten. One morning, Runny Babbit was out on his front porch sittin', when here comes old Miss Calliat with her hungry Kittle-Litten. "Oh, Runny, do you have some hilk? My bitten needs some cadly." "All I have is Jarret Coos, but you can have some gladly." "Jarret Coos? For KB Bats? You really crust me mazy. My fittin' is a key line, sir, not some rum dabbit baby." Runny Stet's Gretched. Little Mojo Skeeto and Little Bitter Lug had a game of Wugger-Tor, and Runny was the tug. Yet they were still the festive friends after their gittle lame. But Runny Babbit's little ears would never cite the claim. Runny's Mancy Feel. Runny Babbit hopped into a rancy restaurant. The satyr wed, "Just get right sound. I'll gell you what we taught." We got eyed frags, oiled bags, oached pegs, and ambled scrags, hoil bam, hide fram, high spam, and huntry cam, can pakes, kittle grakes, keat wakes, care lakes, choast rickin', shake bickin', chide frickin', chuff stickin', we got bry red, born cred, breet wed, brench red, beet swatter, baffle utter, peanut putter, belted mutter, fight wish, ford swish, pickle pish, fat kish, scene growled, seed ballad, suit frallid, sooner tallard, grustard means, Greenwich beans, bimalines, and bento peens, cheel bops, chamlops, chalk pops, and pollylops, gin melly, jerry belly, jerry bam, June pram, perry by, and pem and lie, pustard kai, and pooh-bob rye, mite wilk, mocklet chilk, mem skilk, and mutter bilk, cheen crease, chis, sweeze, chokees, cottage keys, and Runny said, "No chilk, no mees, just 1 5-cent car raret, please." Runny shurns to lair. Runny got the pickin' chocks and had to bay instead, with sped rots on his belly and sped rots on his head. His friends all gave him sick and choop, bum galls, and bickerish lens. And guess what little Runny Babbit fave to all his grens? The Kungle Jing. "Oh, I am the Jing of the Kungle!" Runny roared to one and all, when he wore his Kyan's lostoom to the Wallowheem Bostoom call. But there he met a Leal Ryan, who said, "You'd best cake tear, and do not start believin' you're the costume that you wear."